welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin, and this is a custom video for Austin. All right, not me, it's a different Austin living in the state of Texas in the United States. And we're gonna look at his two-piece collection of a couple of Rolex watches and talk about if they're worth a damn or not. All right, so we're not gonna get to what I think is his best piece in this video. We're gonna save that for the next video because I want to do a deep dive. That's a really special watch, and so hold for that. But here's his email. He writes, "Can't get enough of your thoughtful watch commentary. Touching base to pick up a custom review if possible for my," and this is a really cool vintage watch. Stay tuned. He adds that, "I bought the watch through a dealer in San Francisco a few months ago. This is my first vintage watch and I'm hooked. I was previously wearing a black GMT Master 2, got lucky at an AD every day, and I'd love to get your thoughts on what watch I should add next to the collection." So this is, again, a two-piece collection, and you got a really cool vintage watch that we'll get to, and this more modern GMT Master 2. And he's talking about the all-black, the 116710 LN, and that came out in 2007 and ran until 2018 or 19, and then it was discontinued. It was the last of the monochromatic all-black GMTs, kind of like this, but a Cerachrome version. And right before it was discontinued, I mean, it was a pretty unappreciated model. You could find them for around $8,000. In fact, they were going for less than a 16710 at the time. And you know what happens when you don't appreciate a Rolex watch? Well, Rolex says, no more for you, okay? No more for you, and they discontinued it. And all of a sudden we realized, wow, that was a really cool watch, really special. It jumped overnight 5,000 USD, all right? It was selling for 15 or 16,000. And that was a lot of FOMA going on. I think it was a lot of FOMA going on with retailers and sellers that thought, you know, is this going to be really collectible? We don't know. Let's just put on a crazy price tag, and if some nut wants to buy it, they can. And I'm sure some nuts bought it, but I'm sure many didn't. And after a while, it went down. The price went down to about, I want to say 10, 11, or 12. Definitely 12 because I almost bought one for about 12 and a half. Took a plane trip to buy one. Link in the description to that video. Didn't quite work out, but that one was 12 and a half. And slowly they've been going back up. So as I predicted, I hate to toot my own horn, but hey, it was discontinued. It shot up. It went back down to what I think is a normal organic price. And now it's rising naturally. And I saw one the other day and it had sold. And it was like a Google ad that just pops up because Google knows I love Rolexes and GMTs. And it was a 116710. I guess God doesn't like GMTs. Hey. Anyway, the 116710 that I saw, it was an all black and it had sold for 17,000 USD. Now, that seems a bit high for me. And, you know, is Google playing games? Is this retailer playing games? And, you know, they have it sold for that price, so if you see it for 15, it looks like a good price, and you jump on it because you think, well, I mean, you know, they're going up. Maybe, I don't know, but it's a cool watch to have, and it's modern. It's got the 3186 movement, parachrome spring, so really resistant to magnetization, and you know, a nice new movement. The 3-1 movements, which a lot of well, I don't know if a lot of, but many watchmakers almost prefer that to the new 3-2 movements because, well, I guess they can work on more easily the 3-1 movements because they have parts, and I think it's more serviceable for third parties. So anyway, it's a great watch, a great modern watch, and he has one, and I'm not sure when he bought his, but he got it at an AD, so he's got all the papers for it. The box, I'm assuming, is unpolished. I would keep it that way. I would have it serviced, and I don't think I would polish that watch. Although, when you're talking really kind of modern watches, then I guess it's not that big of a deal. But in 50 years, it's not going to be a modern watch, and so having an unpolished version would be a good idea. And this balances out perfectly with his other piece that we're going to talk about. So excellent piece to have. And, you know, I didn't appreciate this piece at the time, and now I do. And, you know, I didn't know what I had in front of me until it was gone, and I think many of us feel that way. And what I used to not like, the green accents, I think they're kind of cool now. And I thought it was a bit boring, you know, it was just all black, but the subtlety is part of the beauty of the 116710 LN. So this is a great modern piece to have, and this would be my daily wear when I'm not wearing this mystery piece we're going to talk about in the next video. All right, so let's get to that video, by the way. Take care. Thanks for watching. Let Austin know what you think about his 116710 LN. I think it's a great watch to have. If you like the Oyster bracelet, of course you can't get it on the Jubilee bracelet. The end of an era, these all blacks. All right, stay tuned for the next video and we'll talk about this awesome second piece that he's got. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time.